Let's look at why the Android phone became a serious contender for the best handheld gaming device. Standard phones are finally able to emulate PlayStation 2 smoothly, and data for mobile plans became cheap. Let's talk about phone performance. In 2019, even the flagship phones could not play PlayStation 2 without frame skip, and PC games on Android were unavailable. If you wanted a handheld device for PlayStation 2 and PC games in 2019, you needed a GPD Win 2, which costed $1,000. However, the standard phones of today can run PlayStation 2 and PC games directly on the phone. As of today, I have already completed the entire Xenosaga trilogy on my Google Pixel 7, which is a 2022 standard model phone. Let's talk about mobile data. The internet has changed the world, so being connected to the internet will naturally change the way you play games. In the past, you had to pay an arm and a leg for mobile data. Today, phone companies are throwing huge amounts of data for cheap. On Black Friday of 2023, I upgraded my 2 GB mobile data plan for a 60 GB mobile data plan while only paying $4 more. That's nearly a 3,000% increase in data for only 10% increase in cost. Streaming needs large amounts of data, so having 60 gigabytes of data will allow you to stream remotely indefinitely. With the power of PS2 gaming in your hand, and cloud or remote gaming at your fingertips, the potential is now close to unlimited. Now let's talk about how these 2 points allow phone gaming to outclass the competition, such as the tablet, Nintendo Switch, Steam Deck, and Asus ROG Ally. First of all, the phone is much more pocketable than any of the competitors I mentioned. The Nintendo Switch, even with the controller detached, does not fit well in a pocket, and neither does the tablet, Steam Deck, nor Asus ROG Ally. On the other hand, the phone fits nicely in one pocket, and you can fit a clippable controller in the other pocket. The second reason why phone gaming stands out is because it has native support for cellular mobile data. Almost all of the phone's competitors cannot connect to the internet on its own, nor play online games like MMOs or live service games. You would need a Wi-Fi network, hotspot, or a third-party SIM card dongle, all which have its problems. Wi-Fi connection is not everywhere, and most public connections are slow, unreliable, and insecure. Hotspots result in higher ping, so they might be suitable for slow games like poker or mahjong, but poor for streaming and online action games. Finally, SIM card dongles not only make the device bulky, but they required a prepaid or monthly plan, which costs as much as a PlayStation Plus subscription every month. Of course, if you never have to leave home, or if you could afford the cost of an additional SIM card, then there are better alternatives to phone gaming. It all depends on your situation. Another advantage for phones is that battery life is better when streaming high-performance games. The Steam Deck can play high-demanding games for about 2.5 hours at best, but a phone can reach 8 hours of streaming. Let's say I had a Steam Deck. I'll have 2 choices for playing on a big screen. I can dock the Steam Deck, or I can transfer the save files to PC. Nintendo Switch, Steam Decks, and Asus ROG Allies look fairly good on the big screen, but usually have to play games on low or medium settings. They also are missing features such as reliable 4K resolution, high-performance ray tracing, and 144Hz gaming for intensive games. Of course, for most people, 1080p at 60 FPS on low settings is sufficient. But if you have a huge TV and appreciate high graphics, pumping up the settings will make you very happy. If you're playing Steam games, transferring saves can be as easy as enabling cloud saving, but not all Steam games have cloud savings. Some games will force you to manually transfer the saves. With emulated games, you definitely have to transfer your saves. Transferring saves is a pain because you have to transfer the save file twice. Once to the PC, and once back to the Steam Deck. I tried automating the process by using Google Drive and a Google Play app called Autosync, but it was not perfect. The PC stuttered when writing to the Google Drive folder, probably because Google Drive was interfering with the read and write operations. Autosync was also not able to access my data folder on my phone, so I still had to manually export and import my saves to a custom folder on my phone. There were also times when the automation created new save files instead of updating the existing save files. Having your saves in one spot is priceless, whether on the cloud, on the Steam Deck, or on the PC. Incidentally, keeping my save files on my PC allows me to enjoy the highest dock performance without having to transfer saves. But what if you don't have a PC nor a console? Then a Steam Deck suddenly seems like a much better alternative. Also, your streaming experience depends on your PC specifications and also the quality of your internet connection both at home and with your phone service provider. If your PC or connection is not strong, a Steam Deck or Nintendo Switch is a better choice. The final reason why a phone is a strong gaming device is because it plays Android's game natively. I don't always play Android games, but when I do, I prefer to play it on an Android device. I know that Android games are often overlooked due to all the games with the paywalls, predatory transactions, and its quantity over quality, but there are some very great games on Android. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.